Hello everyone, Blur Uzi back again and playing Jurassic Minecraft Depths Temple 1. The first thing I have to say about this game is it does have quite a lot of crashes, and you're just going to see one here coming up, quite a lot, and glitches as you watch as it goes on.
Okay, so maybe exploring alone was not the best idea. There's
There you go. That actually sent me right back to my dashboard, and then I had to start the game over again, which is very frustrating. There's also other glitches in it where I had finished Temple 3 and it wasn't recognised, and then I wasn't able to finish the game because I couldn't go back into Temple 3, and because I couldn't go back into Temple 3 again because I was locked out of it, I couldn't finish the game. I did find a way out of it by going into creative, and I unlocked it and then went back into survival and just to finish the game. There was also another glitch which I was playing, and what happened in that was I kind of froze in the sky mode, and the game auto saved, and I ended up stuck there. If I left the game, went back in, because of the auto save being so quick all the time, I was stuck. Eventually, for some reason, a pterodactyl killed me. That's after I went into creative, which I don't even know how it worked, but it was kind of frustrating. And I can't give out too much either, because this isn't Minecraft themselves, this is another person making these games, or another group of people. Minecraft Xbox Live has been crashing since its release, and not only was it crashing when you were trying to convert a world map, it was crashing your whole Xbox. I'm just going to let that tape run.
So I think I may have gotten turned around in here. All these trees start to look the same after a while. I'm trying to distinguish any landmarks to orientate myself, but it's impossible to see through the canopy. I'll try and get to higher ground and see what I can see. Oh, yuck. That's just disgusting. When you reach this recording, watch your step. Fill up out.
So I just passed by that tape. Yes, so the crashes in the game, they were quite annoying, but I cannot blame them for this type of stuff. It's been going on with Xbox Live Minecraft since it started, so as I say, like, it was even crashing the whole Xbox, so it could be a Mojang problem, or it could be something to do with them, I do not know. There's a lot of settings at the start where they say like render distance and chunk distance. I think that's more so got to do with the PC than the console or Windows 10. So as we go on, I'm just going to be playing the game, going through the puzzles and the temples. One, I could have done the puzzles quite a lot better, but by replaying the game, but due to the game crashing and glitches and stuff like that, it would just be annoying for me to do it all again. And another glitch happened where I couldn't finish Temple 2, and then I'd have to go back and start it all over again. But I have to say, I have enjoyed this game. It is a good game. It shows imagination. Why can't Mojang or 4Js come up with this imagination and do this stuff? Why are other people doing it? And this game does show great imagination, even though it's only single player, and it is only going to be a once-off gameplay.
This is the oddest thing I've ever seen. It's like
some
kind of graveyard monument thing. Bones are everywhere. Looks like dinosaur bones. But there's no way dinosaurs could have died like this. No. This coupled with the ancient architecture, I don't think I'm alone in here. Maybe some ancient tribal society? They're probably watching me right now, trying to figure out when to reveal themselves. I need to get out of here. I shouldn't be here.
So as I go on, these little dinosaurs are the only real dinosaurs that attack you. The T-Rexes, if you stand beside them in front of their mouths, as far as I know, they do damage. Again, I could have gone back and redone this again, and honestly don't know what's going on there. That's obviously another kind of bit of a glitch. Again, it is a few glitches in the game. I said I'm not going to knock them. They've done a good, as far as I'm concerned, they've done a good job. I'm not gonna knock them. 4J or Mojang, there've been loads of crashes in this game. Now we're gonna have a look at this puzzle. This is kind of, how do you put it? There's an option to reset this, but there is no guidance on what you're supposed to do. Now I'm going straight into this. Now I'm not the best parkour player, but basically you're just going to be changing from present to past as you're going up on the vines, and it gets you to the top, and that's the puzzle. Now a lot of people, when you come into this temple first, you're going to be looking around. You're going to be thinking you have to get up to a doorway up high, and how are you going to get there? But it's basically, the puzzle is basically get to the top of this, and that's more or less it. As I was going back into the crashes and the glitches, it kind of can get very frustrating, especially when I finished Temple 3 and I couldn't complete the game. I was trying to figure out how to do it. It wouldn't let me back into the temple. The portal to get into it, as you see, and I went through there, didn't exist. It was just wooden blocks or something. Tried to get back in, wouldn't happen. Eventually I went into creative and went over to the final temple as such, and that worked. But it is frustrating, especially when you're playing a game where you don't want to go back and play the whole game again just to complete something. I basically just get to the top of this. Now, as I say, this gameplay I'm keeping here is, as I say, I wouldn't like to go through play the whole game again and try and do a perfect run for people, and then find out it crashes or a glitch happens and I don't complete it, which kind of would be very frustrating. So this is the actual gameplay. The only edit that's going to be done on it was the edit that cut out the crash going back to my dashboard. So it's going to be full gameplay, me making stupid mistakes and decisions, me spending a long time trying to figure a puzzle out that's basically very simple. So we're just going to keep walking our way up here. Obviously it's the one to side of me there is the one to get up. Well, it just looks like the gap is too small to get up. That one there. Should get done eventually. But the main thing to the game is going back from past to future. As I say, I'm not the best at parkour. That's the thing that's put me off, was kind of the distance with the block that I wouldn't be able to jump it. I think I've made a mess of that again. The reason this is after commentary, because commentary is after the game, it's because it'd be very difficult to do commentary on something that's crashing, because you'd still end up having to remove your commentary because it would just clash. Eventually I get to the top, and that's what that puzzle is. It's down through here. There's one part of the game there's a bit of lag, but it's not major. It's only on for a few seconds. And what game doesn't get lag from time to time? This is kind of a fairly simple puzzle. I don't think you're going to need me get much guidance on what has to be done here. Maybe you notice, anybody who is watching, I do have it in the thumbnail that spoilers, because basically it is a once-off play game. Once it finishes, it comes to an end. And if you want to play it again, you kind of have to start from the very beginning. And what kind of makes it very frustrating to start the game from the beginning is you have to go through the whole introduction of the game, which basically you have to kind of go through the first 15 minutes of talking and all that stuff. While it was very good what they did, each time you want to play the game to have to do that, it's annoying. Like, you'd like to be able to just come in and tackle the puzzles again, see if you could do them quicker. Now into the next section. Now, I'm going to walk in the water here, and the only reason I'm doing that is to show you, you die. You cannot go in the water. Now this puzzle, without getting a bit of help, you would struggle with it, because trying to figure out how to do it. Again, the most important thing is switching from time. Now what I'm doing here is right, but the only thing about it is, again, if you read to the left, it seems pointless to burn down the scaffolding in the present. So obviously it had to be in the past. But old idiot me is still doing it in the present, because I know this is what I have to do, and so I'm just gonna keep doing it, and then eventually I will cop on. Oh, we could be here a while watching watching me do like an idiot while it's coming up on the left what to do, but basically it's a fireball, and it burns that down, lava comes down, water hits the lava, and it becomes obsidian, and you get a pathway up. So eventually I will cop, there we go, I've copped onto it eventually. Now one, I'm going to be making a lot of stupid mistakes in this video. If I was to go through it again, I would obviously not make the same mistakes, so I'd be more aware of the puzzles straight away and the mistakes I've made, especially from when you're watching the video again, like going like, yeah, you're an idiot, what are you doing that for? I have to say, I did enjoy it. It's just the main thing was the crashes and the glitches, and there's nothing worse if you do something and you have to go back and do it all again because of a glitch that just came in. But as I say, Xbox Live and Minecraft, it's known for bugs and glitches, it always has, and Xbox Live I think is probably the worst one yet. But as I say, they did do a good job, and the imagination in the game, there really is a lot of imagination put into this, and you can see the amount of work. And if you really think about it, like, it takes Minecraft about 4 months to give you an update with a few bits in it. So like what they've put into this, they should have them doing the updates for Minecraft, because you get very after 4 months you get very little, and that's with a full team working on it, the inventors of the game and all that. Now this is it's kind of a simple puzzle. It's just you might have to move the trees around, but basically it's like from the very beginning, you plant a tree and you grow it up. The only difference is you're just planting trees the whole way across so you can get across. It's not major. It's not a major puzzle. You might have to, one tree might be a bit out of reach to jump onto, but it's a fairly simple puzzle. There's not major to it. I'm just wondering if I got this right first time. There you go. To the present, trees have grown. As I say, I wouldn't go over the game again because it would just annoy me, just frustrate me if I had gone so far again and it glitched and it bugged, especially after recording it. A lot of the puzzles you'll see where I make mistakes, and well, the stupid mistakes I'm making, and you'll be able to just fix it. Because there's one I was really incredibly stupid at, and how it didn't click with me, I don't know. But then again, I did have somebody in my ear trying to demand the controller off me so they could do it. My young son. There you go, that's that puzzle. This one really isn't very hard. It's basically, as I go down here, you'll see. We've got to get this fella out to this tree after we grow it, and then the T-Rex comes and kills him, and then it opens the passageway. It's fairly simple. There's an awful lot put into the animation of the dinosaurs, I do have to say that. But they don't move as well, or they don't seem to move as well as they do in Dinosaur Survival or Dinosaur Temple. And Dinosaur Survival and Temple, you do have an option to continue playing the game in survival mode. More so, Dinosaur Temple would be a better one to do it with. As I said, this part of the game lags. I've seen on other videos as well, it lags as well. So, but it's not a game breaker, it's not that bad. Now we're coming to the end of the video. When I done Temple 3, I done this, and basically, but the temple, I didn't get the temple to say the key was unlocked. I didn't get the cutscene, which basically kind of messed the game up a bit for me. But so when you're doing this, maybe you'd be better off, I think, to stay up here and let it go through as the whole cutscene. Here we go, it's coming up, the cutscene, and then make sure it shows you you've got your temple key. It says it, that's grand, that means I've got it. As I say, I did finish it and I didn't get the key. When you look at the right click, that is for the PC. You'll be clicking the left button, the LT button, activate cutscene. I think I just need to click the button. So from Blurry Uzi, I'm going to finish my commentary here and just let the cutscene play out. So from the best luck, from Blurry Uzi, and take care.